folks. We're here.
Welcome back. We're here. We're here. We're queer. I've had some medical emergency stuff that I had to. Well, as a medical emergency stuff that I was gone. In my absence, I got to spend a lot of time in hospitals. I got to hear a lot of sad songs. One of the cruelest things that I heard or saw recently. I'm in the ICU in San Francisco. It's like no one in the ICU is having a fun time.
Yeah,
that's what you need to understand.
You're in
about
the insane clown uterus.
Yeah, the insane clown unit. That's it. No, in the ICU, no one's having a good time. It's a bummer.
Trying to hold it together.
It's a bummer in there. It's really sad, right? No one's in there having a great time. No. And some bitch in there decided to play that Sarah McLachlan song.
God.
Yeah, from right while like I don't know whoever it was that was in the ICU.
It's called
like
"In the Arms of an Angel."
No, not that song. Oh. The "When Somebody Loved Me" song. The sad one. I don't know if you ever seen the fucking it's the one from fucking Toy Story 2 or Toy Story when.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, the one like everyone cries when they hear that song and they see that sequence. So that song's playing, and I'm like trying to put that song in my mind because it's just too depressing to be in there. And then all of a sudden I start dying like Joker laughing because I'm thinking like when somebody fucked me in my ass. And I was like, no, stop, because like it did the opposite of like went from like being sad to like
being
turning
funny
me into
the
Joker. Yeah. Like you're not supposed to be dying laughing in an ICU. You're not. That's not the place to have that
it's one of the worst places, man.
Yeah, because no one knows what's going on, and you're just in there fucking like Joker laughing. You know. And so, anyways, that was one. And then it got me really good. I've been singing a lot of fucking. What was the one I was singing? Fuck, I can't remember. I can never remember them when I'm doing it. What's that? Any way you want it.
That's the way you need it. Any way you want it.
Yeah. Sucking on a dick and some balls.
Is that The Who?
I think it's Journey.
I want to say Kiss. No, it might be Journey.
I think it's Journey. Yeah.
You know, so Hanford, California is where a lot of like my mom's family's from. And the original singer of Journey is from Hanford. And like they tried to put a plaque for him in a park, and like the city ran out of money and couldn't afford to put a plaque for like the only guy that was ever famous out of Hanford. And it's like I need people like it's trying to explain to people how like broke Hanford, like how shitty Hanford is. Like they couldn't. I think it was like only $2,000 they needed to put up a park like plaque to like dedicate to him, and they ran out of money. Yeah, like, I could have paid for it, right?
For like a city budget. That's
yeah.
Lord. Oh my goodness.
They ran out of money. They couldn't do it. He's the only guy that's famous out of Hanford. Period. Like there's no one else that's famous out of there. It's fucking nuts. It's everyone has stories about him. They're like, and like, there's no, like, some people are talking about stories about him. Like, there's no possible way. Like, people, like, we're talking about, like, I remember him back in the 50s. Like, he wasn't alive then. What are you talking about? Right? Let's see. I was thinking about Gay Elvis.
Oh, Gay Elvis is good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, Gay Elvis. It's like, you step on my blue suede balls or something.
Blue suede balls.
blue suede. I was thinking about just crazy shit. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of Elvis songs, to be honest with you. I don't know a lot of Elvis.
I will have a blue Christmas without you.
Yeah, that's good. That's a crazy shit.
So blue.
You know what's nuts?
About you.
Yeah, that's crazy. You were hitting it. You know what's insane to me? There's like a moment in my life where every trans woman I've ever met tries to get me into one of two things. And that's either, do you listen to Elvis or do you listen to Lou Reed? And those are the two. Those are like, and every time I have to tell them, no,
I'm not either of those. I'm not either of those, but you're spot on for my partner. She's one of the Lou Reed. Yeah, she's a Lou Reader. I just happened to listen to a lot of Elvis growing up because I grew up in a really bumfuck area with a lot of cassette tapes.
Yeah. Elvis kind of low key was a fat king. Like if you're,
he was, yeah.
Yeah, if you're a little fat kid growing up and you see how cool Elvis looked, and like while he's fat in his suit, it did make you feel like the man. But that was because we had poor representation.
But then you see Elvis not fat and looking cool in a suit.
What's
and then you're like, oh, this is Elvis on the decline.
Nah.
This is Elvis eating 2 sandwiches in the bathroom by himself.
That's honestly.
I mean, when are you ever in the bathroom?
If I got money like that, if I had money like that, like for me, to be honest with you,
I would too.
If I ended up becoming like if I end up becoming like a super millionaire, like crazy like millions, right? And like the Michael Jackson of fucking podcasting. If that were to ever happen to me, and people were to do like an exposed about my life when I'm dead, and they look into my stuff,
you're gonna fuck with your skin?
No, yeah. Obviously, I'm getting my skin tattooed darker, so I can say it on camera now.
Oh, God.
There is, by the way, something called Melanotan.
We're back, you guys.
We're
back, everybody.
Yeah, there's something called Melanotan. Right, sorry, I'm gonna get back to my Michael Jackson House of Horror thing. But first, there is something called Melanotan. It's a Chinese peptide that you can take, right? And it makes your skin darker by literally giving you melanin, right?
Cool.
You can take it, and it starts off with you can just get tanner, but eventually that tan, like there's a maximum amount of tan you can reach in with your body. Melanotan removes that like maximum tan limit. You can now get get jet black if you wanted to, right? Just with sun exposure, with UV sun exposure. And so like some women in like the Bay Area have been doing melanotan injections, and you'll run into them sometimes. I've seen them in San Jose especially. They're always like overly engineered Latina MILFs. If you've ever, I don't know how to explain this, but like these women are structurally over engineered. Right.
Okay.
Like their bodies, their proportions are like their proportions are like almost non-Euclidean. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they got F cup titties that defy gravity and butt cheeks that don't match the legs. Right. And these women are like they're as dark as my shirt. Right. And they're just walking around like they're supposed to, and then blonde hair and dyed dyed eyebrows and like
mustache?
like no, not mustaches. What is it? Like the white lips, and they look insane. They look scary.
They probably look like the Gangura girls from Japan.
A little bit, yeah. It is kind of like that coming home to roost. It's weird. It's very weird. They're like Santa. What is that place in San Jose? Santana Row. They're like very Santana Row. That's where you see them at.
That makes sense. That checks for a Gangura girl.
Yeah. So, anyways, get back to my Michael Jackson House of Horrors.
Right.
If you were to go into my house,
that alone is an amazing title. Because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
House of Horrors.
After Michael Jackson passed, people did have some inclination of like what his estate looked like. Like they knew about like Neverland Ranch. They knew that he had like some kind of toys or like a big like what you call it, like he had like an amusement park at his house, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
And he had
yes, that's actually
I can tell you
cool.
a lot about it. He had a petting zoo, he had a carousel, he had a roller coaster. I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Inside of his house had like hella random trap doors and stuff.
Oh fuck yeah! This place sounds sick as shit. What the fuck?
Well, people paint that as like scary, right?
People paint that.
Well, okay. I have to bring this up again, but like after all this shit with the Epstein files and the fact that Michael Jackson was not ever fucking mentioned in them, like
you have the context. I know, but if you don't have that context now,
I know, but just like
if I was Michael Jackson, I'd also be like, "Fuck your island. I got my own island. Fuck you."
a better, I guess a better one would be like when they crashed Saddam Hussein's palace, right? Because when they went into Saddam, like a little more. This is more my wheelhouse of like history, right?
You have a house for wheels?
Yeah. He did actually. He did literally have like a palace that was just for cars and shit. while the Kurdish people and the Iraqi people were essentially going through one of the most brutal, like, starving. Actually, here's a better example. Like, that was brutal. That was fucked up. But a more egregious one is the Marcos regime in the Philippines.
The who?
The Marcos.
Whose regime?
The Marcos family.
Whose regime was you?
It was mine.
You did this?
Yes.
You did this? You did
it's
this?
fucked up that there's only two kinds of Marcoses, and it's either really cool guys like Subcomandante
Marcos,
or like
and
Bong Bong Marcos. And
yeah,
like
exactly.
Not cool, right?
Yeah,
it's crazy
yeah.
that I'm the guy in the middle. That I'm the I'm the middle ground Marcos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm the. Anyways, so the Marcos family, while they were going through in the Philippines one of the worst, most fucking like egregious depressions, right? Like I think like 80% of the population that could work was like making less than I think like 10 pesos, 10 like Filipino pesos a week, not a day, a week.
Damn.
Which is like unlivable. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Huge. And while all that was happening, like they deposed the Marcos family, and when they go into the palace, the royal palace had rooms of furs, like whole, like just like a whole room full of like fur coats, and the fur coats were refrigerated, so that way Imelda Marcos could wear them in the coat room, so so she wouldn't get hot. And like they're in the subtropics in the Philippines, it's fucking hot as fuck. It's sweaty as balls over there. So the logistics of having a refrigerator,
like a giant freezer, basically.
Yes, for a closet full of fur coats is crazy, dude. They had like there was a presidential orchard that was inside. So it was like trees that were inside of the building that were like being treated like they had built like a roof that was retractable so they get sun and shit in there. Insane shit, like fucking insane. Easily. No, dude.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're not thinking extravagantly enough. You know what I'm saying? Like this is why
not thinking about how fucked can I get this population? How much of their money can I take and spend in the stupidest, gaudiest ways possible?
I understand.
She had Ferragamo.
I always wish I had a car to drive to my car so I could drive.
She had Ferragamo. She had Ferragamo shoes. She had a collection of Ferragamo shoes. I don't know if you know who Ferragamo is.
I know Ferragamo, it was mentioned in a Rush Hour movie.
Yeah, Ferragamo
he's the ruler of Egypt.
No, he's not. That's Pharaoh.
During BC.
Ferragamo
during BC. Wow.
During BC, yeah. I don't know specifically, but
yeah.
You can say during BC, and it still kind of makes sense.
It still kind of makes sense because the vast majority of pharaohs, if not all of them, were in fact BC. So BC. Yeah, that makes sense, man.
Yeah, during the BC.
During the BC.
Ferragamo doesn't make women's shoes. Okay. So why did Imelda Marcos have a collection of extremely expensive men's shoes? And it was because she liked to look at them. She liked to imagine her husband in them. That was why she had
She's
them.
Window shopping in her house?
In her house, yes.
I don't know, that's kind of sick, bro.
That's kind of sick. She just... Imelda Marcos is one of the most evil women of all time.
In your house?
But also on the flip side, as evil as she was, she put a lot of money in the infrastructure of like building great public works like art in the Philippines, like just throwing just crazy amounts of money at like artists and shit. And it's because her mindset was the way that we help the Filipino people and get them to be to get the economy back on track is to spend money on the arts, because if we can make the Philippines beautiful and inspire the Filipino people, then they'll want to work harder, which is the craziest way to go. That's not how that works at all, but it is cool. Like
I see the logic behind it.
Yeah, it's just
the outcome.
Yeah, there's smarter ways to go about that. It's a cool idea in theory, but you got to do other stuff. Anyways, but yeah, I fell down a rabbit hole. But if you were to go into my house after I'm dead and I'm a super megapolitan, you would just see like so much food, like just I would have a Pizza Hut in my house. I would have my own personal Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut?
Yeah, I would have a pizza because I want the combination Pizza Hut Taco Bell. That's why.
Right. Okay.
Get the Taco Bell KFC.
Well, the Taco Bell KFC is in my villa, right? I'm walking down to Taco Bell KFC.
You have a Pizza Hut Taco Bell in your hallway outside your room, and then you have a Taco Bell KFC in the villa.
Yeah. It's in my private villa. You know what I mean?
Of course.
What's that A&W combo?
Yeah, fuck, it's an A&W Panda. There's an A&W Panda somewhere out in fucking Hollister, I think.
No, I'm thinking about the one in Campbell.
Which I don't
like
know.
A&W and like Chick-fil-A or
I don't know.
It's not Chick-fil-A, but
we almost got in a fucking accident. Me and Christine driving up to the city because we saw Dunkin' Donuts. It was a Dunkin' Donuts, Panera. What was the other one? It was the Dunkin' Donuts, Panera, Chick-fil-A, and it was all three in one building. And we were like, that's got to be fucking crazy. Like the amount of the kind of customers that you get. You know
White people
saying?
central.
Yeah, that is Mecca for white people. That is Mecca for Bay Area white people. Right?
God damn.
Let's see. What else? I thought about converting to Islam to piss off my brother, but then I thought that's a terrible way to like come to Allah. You know what I mean? Like that's probably the worst way to do it. It's mad disrespectful.
Yeah.
But I thought about it. I high key was like, damn, I kind of low key because I've just been been saying because what is it? One of the RNs was like was I think did Ramadan
RNs?
Yeah, Ramadan's still going on, I think.
Yeah,
because Eid hasn't been celebrated yet. I don't think.
I thought that was related to YN, so I was confused.
No,
I was like,
registered nurses. I'm out here doing registered nurses shit, bro.
I thought you were saying rich neighbors.
I'm actually a registered nurse. Jesus Christ.
I'm a rich neighbor. Yeah. Aspiring.
So speaking of neighbors, have you watched that show Neighbors?
No.
Fuck. That shit is turning me into a fascist. Immediately, I'm off rip. I'm a fascist now. I'm sorry.
I don't like this.
I don't think 90% of Americans should own homes. I don't think that they should be allowed.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't think they should. I don't think you should be allowed to own a home. I don't think you should be. I think we got to abolish private property.
Yeah, we need more leather too.
Okay, I agree with abolishing private property.
Yes,
but that doesn't count homes.
No, it does count.
No, it doesn't. A home is personal property.
No. Okay, listen, we're abolishing that too.
Okay, you can't even own a fucking toothbrush. Fuck you.
No, you can't own shit.
That's not your toothbrush.
Space King, make me the Space King.
Make me the Space King.
Yeah, all right, you're assigned a number and you have to live there. And if you want to move, I'm going to shoot you to space. Right. What I've learned from watching this show is that like this show is about people. It's about neighbor disputes. It's about people's fighting over like strips of land or right. The first episode I think is a guy. They're like, it's crazy because like you almost immediately when you're watching the show, you immediately make like, or at least for me, I immediately make like a snap judgment call, and I'm like, this guy is reasonable, and this makes sense, and this slaps, and I understand why he is upset in the way that he's upset. And then almost by like clockwork, every single time, the end of the episode, I'm like, fuck that guy. He's incorrect. Everyone in this is wrong. We need to nuke this town from space. We need to drop an orbital tungsten rod on all of these people. There's no way that it is a shocking indictment on the like psychosis run amok in America. It is fucking. And like, so, okay, the first one is they're in Montana, they live in the middle of fucking nowhere. And this guy he built a fence. It's like open land, right? It's like big, but he has like the one-way road. He owns the property between the road to get to town and whatever. He put a fence up because this other guy, his horses, they have like free range horses. His horses get on the property and they like damage, they like kick things and like and I was trying to explain to people, I grew up on a ranch with like a lot of like fucking cactuses and shit, but like horses were there for sure. Horses and goats. And the one thing that's more
love goats.
I actually they are terrorists.
I love them. That's why I love them. They're little shits.
Yeah, goats.
You will
and
never,
horses.
you will never develop a stronger set of like fences and fortifications around your property, like
Then if
in
you
your
try to keep goats
lifetime,
out.
unless you get goats that are constantly trying, and they will
My
constantly trying to escape.
my grandpa got into a fucking like a fight with like a feudal, like almost like a samurai feudal lord of the town, right? Like he almost like
Damn.
because he poured concrete. He poured a concrete fence around the perimeter of his little cactus ranch, because he was tired of having to find goats in the cactus ranch. Like we wouldn't find them because we would find them because they would be dead. We would find them and we'd smell them and we'd be like,
Jesus.
a goat got in the cactus, because the cactuses were thick and they would get caught in there and they would just die. Right? They would
Oh,
just get-
jeez. Yeah,
And so-
absolutely. Like put a
Yes.
fence up around that. Save the
Yeah,
goats. Save
and
your
that guy
cactuses.
was just like, I can't market my meat if it's not free range. And we're
you
like,
just tell people it's free range, man.
yeah, dude.
You could just
lie
tell
about
people
that.
it's free. Yeah, you
also,
just lie.
free range doesn't mean
Free range doesn't mean
on
they
your
have to
land.
get killed by cactuses either.
Yeah,
Like,
free range means they range freely on your land.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But like, okay, regardless, I'm sorry. That's
Yeah.
a little aside. This guy puts up a fence because he doesn't want horses in, and it turns into them turning into like, he then starts a YouTube channel
Cool.
where he calls like himself like the bard or something, like the playful bard or something.
Okay.
And he makes videos about his neighbors being chuds, being like,
Okay.
and then you go and you're like, well, obviously this guy is overreacting. And then you go and you meet the neighbors and they're talking about like, we left Portland because of the craziness over there because of 2020, and now we're trying to live off the land out here. And America's falling apart. There is going to be a war, and they're like, and we're building a bunker. And
That's
while
my
they're
favorite
talking,
kind of kook.
while they're talking, he fucking blows up a side of a mountain. He's trying to build his own cave so he can live in the cave. And like,
he's just fucking free blasting a mountain.
yes, with no kind of permit.
This is so sick, dude. I can't wait to hear a news story about this family getting killed in like a massive rock slide.
Then there's another one. There's another one where the guy, he's a private beach. They have a private in Florida. In California, there's no such thing as a private beach.
Yeah.
All beaches are public, right? You cannot block off any and say like build a
Yeah.
fence on anything. You can't.
I feel like
in
it's
Florida-
like that. I feel like it's like that here in North Carolina too. I haven't seen a beach that's like private. There's like protected areas like the Outer Banks, but like
Yeah, we have that too. We have like, they're like, you can't go there because it's like, what is it called? Like a wildlife preserve. But that's
exactly.
different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
entirely
That's different though. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's not like privated because somebody wanted it just for
Owns it.
themselves. Yeah, exactly.
So, in actually Peter Thiel like years ago was in the news because he put a fence up and was in I think Santa Rosa or somewhere near Santa Rosa, somewhere off the coast.
Mm-hmm.
He put a fence up to the beach, and the government was like, okay, we're gonna fine you $500 every day. And he did the math on it, and he's like, it's cheaper for me to just keep this fence up than for me to like accept you on my land. So he literally just paid the 500, like it's like something like millions of dollars towards the end. And he finally got like a grand injunction, and they were like, if you put this up there, we are literally going to take your home away from you. And that's when he finally, it was like a big fucking deal. It was one of the rare California W's. But anyways, in Florida, that's not the case. In Florida, you can have private beaches. And so there's a public beach on his left side and a public beach on his right side. And he's got a really small, thin tract of land. That's his beach. And so what he does is he goes out there with a camera, and he just shoves the camera in people's faces, and he's just like, you're trespassing. You're trespassing on my private property. You're trespassing. I think like you need to leave. If you don't want to be filmed, then leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to film you. And then he's talking about like a lot of people say I'm a pedophile. They say I'm these fucked up, blah, 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 because I'm filming all these like, but I'm trying to protect people, and nobody likes to get filmed. And then later on, as the show continues, he talks about like, yeah, I'm kind of like really into voyeurism. He just volunteers that.
he just fucking is like, oh yeah, no, I actually just really like watching people.
I love that shit, yeah.
I was like,
And
oh,
that
interesting
show-
you
I'm
say that after we've just made a big stink about all your fucking videotaping other people without their consent. Fascinating.
Yeah, it's a fucking crazy. And then there's like a free speech auditor, and he's like, it's my job to get arrested, which is, I don't know how to explain that. There's so much going on in that show. That makes me hate America we need a cultural revolution.
These all
Genuinely.
sound like
need a-
people who are like what's the word, like suburbanites, really. It's
Yeah,
like,
well, yes,
this
yes,
sounds
it's
like
all
the suburbanite mindset for real.
These are suburbanite mindsets.
Yeah.
I've tried to explain.
I've
to people that, like,
long said that the suburbs are where you get like hell. That's where hell comes
the
from in this country.
I grew up in a suburb, so I understand it. That's
Yeah.
why. But I do have to say, one of the things that I've come to learn is that the best way to solve a neighbor dispute is to learn to live
Kill the
with your
neighbor.
neighbors. Yeah, no, or you can kill them too, but that's different. No, but like,
No,
no,
the best way to solve a neighbor dispute is by being fucking nice.
no, that's no.
It's-
You're
it's-
right.
it's-
Take a shit on their lawn.
No. It's not. No. I'm not
Don't be
saying.
nice.
I'm not saying capitulate by any means. I'm saying
I
like
am.
you go over to their house. You bring them some sweets or something.
No.
Maybe
Ivy,
introduce
you are,
yourself, and you
I know,
say,
Ivy,
"Hey,
Ivy,
your truck's
you need to
too
watch this-
fucking loud."
Ivy, you need to watch the show because you will see immediately how that backfires. You will see that immediately. A guy like post divorce ended up having like he got like divorced and it crushed him, and then his neighbor, some black lady, came in and like with her whole family came in and like adopted him, and he's like an old white guy, and they became best friends, and then it got racist.
Speaking of
and
my fucking neighbor with the red goddamn truck.
loud ass truck.
God
I'm
damn.
telling you. I'm
Did you
telling
hear it?
right now? No, we can never
Okay.
hear it. We never hear
Okay,
it.
well,
I
that's
think it's just
good.
on your end. But I think that you have to understand what I've come to understand in all the neighbor situations that I've had. There are things that my neighbors used to do that would fucking piss me off, and I would just ignore it.
Yeah,
And
honestly, that's what I do.
And by
Just fucking
ignoring
ignoring
it,
it.
I've never had an awkward situation. I did
Mm-hmm.
have a few times I've had beef with my neighbors, right? I've had to out crazy them, which is not hard for me. But
Yeah.
that's the only way that I can. That's the only way you can establish any kind of like. They'd be like, "I'm gonna call the cops," and then I would just be like, "I am the cops." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I had a neighbor once that was like trying to reserve a parking spot. Our parking lot does not have any reserved spots. Like if you see an open spot, you park the car there. That's where your car's parked now. And it was the second you leave, it's gone. Right? That's not your
neighbors started
spot
doing
anymore.
that.
Had a guy who like
neighbors
tried
started
reserving a fucking parking spot with an orange cone, and like I got home and I wanted to park there because it was close to the apartment and it was open. So I got out of my car, I left the car running, got out of my car, grabbed the orange cone and threw it in the dumpster right next to it, and then I parked my car.
I had a guy. There's a guy on my block who painted a red "Do Not Park" on his what you call it. This is when I didn't live here. This is when I lived in San Jose.
Like
But
in
he
front of his house.
Yeah, in front of his house, like the whole run, right? He painted that, and then he even got like a sticker that says like SF or not SF, San Jose SJPD sticker that was
Cool.
like do not like no parking allowed, and that like it's residential. You can park there if you want, and he would call the cops to tow, and he got my car towed 3 times, and I finally went to the city because I found out about you. If you go to the city, you can see where they mark like parking that is
Yeah.
restricted, and that area wasn't. And I got the city to pay me back those parking tickets.
Fuck yeah.
And then I took that and I painted on my lawn, or like not my lawn, on my, I painted on the drive across the street. I'm like, you can park in this red, and I painted over it every day. You can park in this red. You can park in this red. And he would like, you're damaging my property. I'm like, technically, it's a mine across the street, right? It's not graffiti if I live on it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like if I live here. But yeah, like so. But that didn't do anything because he eventually just died of a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that'll take
eventually
care of
he
it.
just died.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
really, I didn't win the dispute. I pushed an old man. I like to think that I pushed an old man to death.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? I rushed
Yeah.
him to death with
Yeah.
with raising his blood pressure at seeing that you can park in it. He didn't want people to park there because he was paranoid that there was a tree that was above that he would have to pay for the damages if the tree dropped any fruit or anything. That tree didn't have any fruit. So he like, you know what I'm saying? He like made up a scenario in his head that couldn't have happened, that where he was going to get his house sued away from him because he fucking, you know what I'm saying? So
Average
he
American.
yeah, like it's you, dog. You're making all of the problems yourself. Like this.
Did he
Anyways.
park in his own red spot?
No. He parked in his driveway, which was under the tree.
You should when he was gone, you should have painted his driveway red. You can't park here, dude.
Dude, you can't park here, dude.
You see how the driveway's red? That's a fire lane. You can't park there.
No, I don't know. It's crazy to get into like I don't know. Neighbor disputes don't make any sense. But anyways, I'm just saying this shit is making me a fascist. I'm watching the American. We need. I think you know what. I was joking about it the last episode that I was on where I was talking about it, but like I think that's the right move. I think that remember I was saying like I'm actually a good leftist because I'm a bad boss, and by being a bad boss I make unions. I'm a union creator.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need that for like the American government. I think we just need a guy like a fascist, like a hardcore fascist guy in here who just blatantly comes off and says, "Yeah, I'm a fascist." And then he just sucks. He's terrible. You know what I'm saying? And like everybody hates him. And then we can have like a cultural revolution. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't need some guy up there being like, "Oh yeah, like American leftism does not need a guy to fucking like talk for us and speak for us and represent us, and we need a guy we can all hate." You know what I'm saying? We need
because that's working so well.
That's working so well right now. Yeah.
Nah, there's no half the country likes him still, which is kind of scary about it.
I don't know about half.
I don't know about half.
A quarter of them, a quarter of the people who own everything like him.
A quarter is not even enough to use the machines anymore. They're all like 50 cents, 75 cents. Dude.
It's true.
They're not
true.
like you can get candy, shitty fucking powder candy from.
I paid
$6
for a Coke. I paid $6 for a Coke. For
Where?
a can of Coke at the hospital.
Probably.
A Coke should never be more than $1.
It should never be in a can. It should never be more than $1.
Never
It should
ever.
never be more than $1.
I'll pay $2 for the tall can.
Yeah, I know. Listen, hey, that's reasonable. You know what I'm saying? But I paid $6 because I didn't read the price until after I had already hit the button.
God.
And
yesterday I bought a yerba mate it was literally $2.50, and I was like, why the fuck am I paying $4 for like the other brands?
Yeah.
It's all the same shit.
Yeah.
And this one's sparkling. It was good.
It's I like Monster. I like Monster because I like the kind of cum taste that it has in it. Right.
I've noticed that now I can kind of like smell that, like why people call it baby batter, because when you make batter it smells like cum. When you make like flour and water mixture, it literally smells like cum.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that a little bit. Yeah. It's
just make pancakes. Just make pancakes. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's like someone once said it's got that slight bleachy smell, and I've never been able to forget that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For me, I didn't know what cum smelled like until I went into like a locker room that like had a lot of gay men, like gay sex in it. Right? I didn't know, and like I was like, oh, it kind of smells like pee but extra. Right?
Fascinating.
What is
pee mas?
Yeah, pee mas, like P2, right? It smelled like P2, and I was like, what the fuck is that smell? It's like, oh, it's cum, and I'm like, and then all of a sudden, like, clicked. I'm like, oh. There's a lot of places that smell like this that shouldn't smell like this. Like the boys' locker room in high school. That's what this smells like to me. Like, what is going on there?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Weird. I'm trying to think of other shit that's been going on in my life. I've just been like,
coach.
Yeah. Put it in, coach. I mean, put me in, coach. Fucking. I ran into a lot of nurses that are anti-vaxxers.
Oh yeah.
And believe that like in like blood spirits essentially. I don't know how to, like.
Oh, I would love to deal with that.
In the humors, they're talking about like, oh, you need to like get your bile humor, and I'm thinking to myself like, bitch, we just proved that in like 1312. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? Are you trying to tell my mom like some kind of like Aegean like like fucking like Greek ancient, you just need leeches, put leeches on it? Like, what are you talking about? Come on, what are we doing here? You work in medicine. That's even crazier to me. Like, what did you think? Did you sit through all of the school that you sat through? Right, and it's grueling. It's hard. It's grueling. It's hard school. And you sat there through all of it, and you're like, "Yep, all this shit's bullshit." You know what I'm saying? How did you come to this?
I resonate with that attitude. To be honest,
I don't understand it. I don't know. I'm starting to really recognize, because I've been mostly just doom scrolling on like Wikipedia again. Like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
spending a lot of time. I'm spending a lot of time reading Wikipedia articles like a crazy person, and like my favorite thing to do. If you
Again,
ever want to know,
again, I would love to reiterate here that educating yourself does not make you a crazy person.
it is. No,
But
it
go
does.
off.
It really does. You
There
don't
is
like.
a point where I think it does.
Yeah,
make you
because
a
like
crazy person.
you have to understand, like
No, but see, that's
I've
the
been-
thing is you cross the mark, you realize you're not insane. You're the only one who gets it.
Well, you become the crazy person to everyone else.
yeah, you become
That's
you
fine.
become because you
Who gives a
become
shit?
you become unrelatable. You become it's impossible for you. Like I'm watching it happen right now in real time with like Nick Fuentes. I've been watching a lot of his content recently. Watching his content is kind of crazy because he's leaving the chud right. Because he's realizing that all the people that got him fame, all the people that got him acclaim, all the people that granted him his platform are basically like
Pedophiles?
just no, they're just stupid. They're fucking stupid.
Oh.
And they're only in it for the memes.
Yeah, I could've
They're only in
told
it for
that.
the memes, and they don't have any real beliefs. They don't have any real, and he's like frustrated by that because he was talking about like he's like, we're gonna lose in Iran, and he's like, because the Iranian people, the Iranian people that are in there that are fighting for their country, they believe in something. They believe in their God. They believe in Allah. They believe in the things that they believe in. They believe in their country. They believe that their country's mission is right. And he's like, what do you believe? What does the average American believe? Do you believe, you know what I'm saying? What are you willing to give for it? Right? Like, are you willing to get up? And he's having like he's having this in real time. He's talking about that. And while he's talking about that, there's all these super chats being like, I believe that Jeffrey Epstein is alive in Israel,
I was
king.
about to say
and, like,
something else about Epstein.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I believe Burlington Coat Factory killed Jeffrey Epstein.
Burlington Coat Factory did kill
Burlington?
Burlington.
Yeah,
Burlington.
Burlington. Add me on Burlington. It's so
It's just a coat review platform.
I
I keep
can't.
my coats in a fridge.
One of my biggest. Nice callback, dude. Good callback. Solid. You know what I was thinking about? If I never, I want to get to the point where I never have to go back to LinkedIn. Right?
I've
In
never
life.
been on LinkedIn.
I have a LinkedIn and I'm afraid to touch it because I have like contacts there and stuff. Right? I have a lot of people that I've worked with. It's kind of like a history of like if when they go back and they do the like new Nuremberg trials for me, and they're like, yeah, when we elected Marcos as the Space King, we got and fucked everything up. They're gonna look back at that and be like, we should have always known. Because Marcos had like his Rolodex was just full of this like the scariest Silicon Valley people.
Rolodex.
You know what I'm saying? Right? Like his contacts were just fucking psychopaths on LinkedIn, right? And like I want to shitpost on there so bad. But I'm also afraid to burn that resource. And that bothers me because like fuck these people. They've never done anything for me. They're all evil people. But I keep holding out this really fake and false like feeling that someday someone's going to look at my LinkedIn and be like, this was the guy I was looking for. Do you know what I mean? And it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
It'll never happen.
Yeah.
That's never going to happen. But in my mind, that is what do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
And I
I
gotta
do.
I can't stop. I have to try and divorce myself because I think that, in all honesty, I could take over LinkedIn by myself, single-handedly. I could become the most
Probably.
prolific LinkedIn shitposter that
Probably.
has ever existed, right? Because I know the fine line. I know how to get where I need to go. I just am afraid to burn that bridge. I'm afraid to burn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe this is the year I do it.
I kind of feel the same way about Twitter a lot of the times, just because there's a like, or at least I guess I used to. Like, I probably could have used my account for a lot more like crypto shit and actually made money. But then I would like lose the respect of like some people who I'm not even sure like fucking notice me anymore.
Yeah. I have that too sometimes with like I have like a very old, I still have the keys to some of my old Tumblrs, right? And I think about like just bringing them back because some of the Tumblrs that I have or that I had, I don't really use them anymore. Some of them had like 700-800 followers, like 700,000-800,000 followers, like
Yeah.
crazy amounts of, right? institutions, and I could just easily go back and just be like, hey, listen to the podcast now. I don't even know if anybody's still fucking on Tumblr anymore.
No one is on Tumblr.
Yeah. You're right. No, you're right.
No one's
You're
on fucking Tumblr.
You're right. But I always think about how to leverage that, right? Or like, you know, sometimes I get like emails sometimes from like.
Sometimes I get emails too.
Hey. Sometimes we do get.
I don't know
emails.
if you guys know this about me, but sometimes I get emails.
No. I can't believe we're finding out. We're finding this out.
My
That's
name's
crazy.
Ruben, and I get emails.
No, but I definitely I get emails sometimes of like people trying to like I had a t-shirt idea, and the t-shirt idea is just like it's a shirt that just says faggot, and I think about it and I'm like I could easily do this. I
Strong
could.
shirt.
Yeah, it's
Strong
a good
shirt.
shirt. It's a great. I don't know if I
With 3 G's.
Yeah. I have been thinking
The
about
T is
like
silent.
I have been thinking about trying to figure out a way to get the T. I've been trying to figure out a way to get like the FBI. You know the FBI jackets.
Female booty
You know-
inspector.
No, you know what I'm talking about? Like in TV shows, they always have jackets, and they're blue jackets with the gold lettering on the across their back, and it says
Yeah.
FBI on
Yeah.
it. I want to get that same material, that same kind of material, and have printed across the back "faggot," and that.
It's too. I don't know if you know this, but that's a couple letters extra.
Yes. But I wanted to get that printed out, and then I was thinking about it, like if I just made a one of one, just for me,
Yeah.
right? And I wore it, I would start doing skits as like a gay, like the gay crimes division at the FBI,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Right. And so like I would love the idea of, like I was thinking of like the glory hole plugger, like a guy who's just plugging glory holes across the tri-state area. You know what I'm saying? Like and people are like, what the this guy's a maniac, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, he's everywhere I don't want to be.
Interviewing a trucker with like a blurred face.
Yeah.
I've been to 16 truck stops over the
All
tri-state
of them
area.
plug. Try to put your dick in there and nothing happens. You just
Nothing
hit a wall.
happens. That's blocked
Yeah.
off.
Blocked off. It's lunacy, right? Or a guy who's poisoning the poppers. A guy's just poisoning.
Jesus.
He's putting fent in all the poppers, so people are passing out.
Jesus.
They're putting fentanyl in the popper.
Yeah, they're putting chemicals in. They're putting chemicals in the poppers to make you not gay.
They're putting chemicals in the poppers to make your boner gay.
Yeah. I do like the
fentanyl's giving
idea
you
of a
gay
guy
boners.
like literally hitting the popper and then realizing like, oh, I don't want to have sex with a guy. I'm straight.
Oh yeah, like the like the Boondocks skit. Wait a minute, I'm straight.
Wait a minute. I'm white. That's
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I've been thinking about like that, you know, trying to think of like what are gay crimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are gay crimes? Guys wearing capris in their 30s.
Yeah, those
that's a
shoes.
gay-
Yeah,
and
that's a
those
gay
shoes and
crime.
Those pants, dog.
Yeah.
That's a gay crime right there.
Yeah.
That haircut.
That's rude. Don't be rude. Don't be rude.
Hey.
about me.
Got his
you
ass.
asked. You asked.
Got his
I'm
ass.
trying to do like I want the little Caesar. I want micro bangs. You know
You
what
want
I'm
little
saying?
Caesars?
You mean you want the Caesar, not the little Caesar?
No, I want a very little
Pepperoni all over your
version.
forehead.
Pepperoni all over my forehead. But I want like micro bangs. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be fun. I think it would be
Okay,
fun to, like,
in
curl
order
them.
to do that, I've had that haircut before. In
Yeah.
order to do that, you need to, 1, grow your hair out medium, and then 2, they have to cut your bangs shorter than the top of your head.
Okay.
So like you have to. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want.
it's
I want
not
little-
hard, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
it requires a good barber to get it done correctly.
Well, my
Also,
barber.
I don't know if it'll look good on you
Shut up.
because Caesar haircuts round your face out.
Yeah, my
more.
face is round as shit. I know
No,
that.
yeah, you don't want your face to look like a fucking sphere,
I
dog.
do want my face to look like a perfect circle. Girls love circles, dickhead. Women,
When?
Girls love
Since when?
circles.
girls
Bro.
fucking love circles, bro. I be weighing on me with. Hey, come on.
Oh yeah, man, we love circles like we love a piece of cheese. You know what I mean?
fuck-
Like,
look,
yeah.
Hey, pal, what I
That's why
say?
cheese comes in wheels.
That's why
Yeah,
cheese comes in
exactly.
wheels. That's
Wheels,
right.
Yeah, come on, dude. I've studied on this. All right. I've been thinking about this. All right. Women do love identifiable shapes. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what women
I like
like.
my shapes non-Euclidean.
Women love to
What?
women love to look at something and be like,
These hoes be liking shapes and shit.
yeah, they'd be like, yo, triangle, I like that.
You
I
did a
like
square
that.
and said triangle.
No, I don't
No
know how to do.
bitches.
I think I was trying to do this and then I fucked it up. My bad. Listen, hey,
Yo,
shut the fuck up.
squares?
Dude,
I fuck with
Yo,
these.
squares.
These
Squares. Watch, like all the people on them, like he's doing the Illuminati symbol. We fucking knew it. We fucking knew it. We fucking knew it. Stay woke. Stay woke, everybody.
This is a square.
It's the square.
It's a square, guys. It's not an Illuminati symbol. You fucking stupid.
You fucking idiots.
Fucking nerd.
It's a. Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
So recently at work, we've had a bunch of new servers coming in, and I forgot how exactly I said it, but I basically told one of the new servers, I was like, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah," because I'm bi, and then they're like, "Oh, you're bi? I thought you were just gay." And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "I thought you were just like a gay old man." And I'm like, "I'm 32."
Old man, what the fuck?
Dude, something's happening. Something's happening because I got called an old man too, and I'm like, What's going on? I'm 35. That's not. When did that get? When does that?
35 isn't even middle aged. Like,
So,
what the fuck?
so anyways, so I was like, I'm an old man, and then, she gets all comfortable realizing I'm not a threat anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, cool. But now she's just fucking calling me queen, and like calling me girl at work, and I'm like,
somehow
I'm
you as
not a gay
as a bi man instead of a gay man, you somehow got a fag hag.
yeah,
Listen, that happens to me all the time. Women do not understand that bisexuality doesn't mean. I don't know what they think it means, but they think it just
homosexuality.
means. Yeah, they think it just means gay with a little extra steps, right? And it's not. Listen, right? I had this struggle my whole life, where women treat me as either like not a threat because Marcos is gay. I'm like, no, bitch, I will do terrible things to you if you let me. Listen, you're a part of the game, right? But the other half of that is that like Marcos is straight for the most part. He's a straight man, but he's also like a queen. He's a girl essentially.
Yeah.
And it's fucking frustrating because you're like, no, I'm neither of those things, right? And then gay men are just kind of like, you're just confused, and I'm just like, nah, dog. Like, listen.
It's not. There's nothing
I know very much. I know
about
very
it.
well what I like. Yeah. I think I've reclassified myself. I think I'm a homosexual. That's what I think I am. All right. I think that's where I'm at. I think that's where I lie. I think that like at a certain point in friendship with me, you can unlock a level that's just like sucking and fucking.
Dang, dude. 6 or 7 years later, and Floki is back.
Yeah.
Point is back. It's homosexual.
Homosexual. Yeah. I just see myself as. I think of like sexuality is it's hard for me to disentangle sexuality and friendship. Right. I've never been able to like.
Don't say that to me.
Shut the fuck up. We're not friends.
Don't say that to me.
We're not friends.
We're not friends. Fuck you.
I live too
We're not
close
friends.
to you.
Yeah, we're not friends. We're not friends, asshole.
We're coworkers now.
Yeah. What I mean by that is that like
Fucking Fosby's where they're supposed to go.
hey,
Double racking and shit.
that wasn't me, asshole. That wasn't me. That's not me at all.
Just fucking with you.
Right?
Just fucking with you. I'll take
Don't
any reference from your job and say it out loud, and you will respond.
You fucking double rack the Fosbees, dickhead. Right?
Yeah. Well, you didn't check where you were receiving, anyways. So.
Wow. Who does that? Who does? Never mind. All right.
I
never
wouldn't
mind.
know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
No one does that. All right. You're asking something that no one can do. It's like
Not asking. I'm telling you.
no, okay. All right. Like when you write. Listen. When you write the date on your
Yeah,
on
month,
your food.
day, year. No other way. Unless you're Mexican, then you go day, month, year.
Yeah. I don't know why I do that too. But I'm saying, listen, when you are writing the date on your food for when it expires, do you also write the time?
On my food?
Yes.
Yeah.
You write the time.
On the official professional labels, you are supposed to write the time.
Yes, I'm aware of that, right? I'm saying though, like if you are fucking, you are slammed with orders. You are in a rush. That is fucking nut. It's crazy nuts. You ran out of something. You decide to prep something for before the next rush happens. You are slammed. Do you write the time? Do you write 11:59 p.m. is when you cut these onions? Do you write that on the label?
I'm not cutting onions at 11.
Well, I'm just saying that I'm
cutting onions at 3
I'm saying
in the afternoon.
hypothetically, dickhead. Come on, like the goal is to get the job done. The goal is not to get the job done perfectly.
Okay, here's this. I don't write the date, but I do sign it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't write the time, but I do sign it.
Okay, and yeah, that's reasonable. But trying to look up the time, because looking up the time is a whole other process. Especially
You don't wear
if
a watch?
No, well you can't hear. You shouldn't hear because you can get your hand caught and stuff. So like you shouldn't be. Yeah. So like I do wear a watch sometimes, and every time it's sketchy. Every single time it's like, well, I might not have a left hand anymore.
Okay, but food. But you're not dealing with food.
No, I'm not. But what I'm saying is that like I am dealing with a time constraint. I'm dealing with a time constraint where like you only have 8 hours to get possibly 10 to 11 hours worth of work done, right? And the expectation is that how do you get that done is they want you to work through your breaks and they want you to work through your lunches. And you know what? A younger, stupider me absolutely would. I would do that. I'm not doing that shit anymore. I'm diabetic. If I fucking my sugar crashes and I pass out, then then what happens, right? I'm sorry.
Speaking of that, did you hear that they found the cure for type 1 and type 2?
I did not hear that.
China manufactured the cure for diabetes.
Well, good thing we're at fucking war. We're about to be at war with China because of World War III. Never mind. Awesome. Can't wait for the American century of humiliation to fucking.
But for like after,
Yeah.
we're gonna lose, dude. We're gonna lose, but hopefully.
Yeah,
we don't
no,
get
we're gonna
decimated
lose.
in the
Hopefully, we
process.
lose fast, and then we can get the Chinese cures.
Yeah. Dude, you know that
Japan is also making artificial blood for making universal donors now.
Japan fucking has toothpaste that helps regrow the enamel on your teeth so it fixes cavities.
Yeah, they had a
I'd
joint.
rather just stick with the salmon toothpaste. I like that.
They had a sort of a joint research thing with Chinese universities. I want to say about 10 or 15 years ago. Looking into that because that's when I first heard about it when I was like 20, like 15, 20, something like that. And it's commercial now.
Wait, what is?
The toothpaste that you can buy that like fixes your fucking enamel, which American medical thinking says can't ever be restored.
Yes. Americans are saying like the American mindset of it is like once you lose tooth enamel, that's it. It's like a slow countdown of your teeth just rotting away, and like Japan is like no, bitch. Like yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Funny that it came from Japan, who's known for like having fucked up teeth.
Yeah, but
It didn't come
actually,
from UK.
I did watch I found this YouTube channel. Okay, I'm gonna get a little gooner brain for like a quick second here.
Interesting.
I found a YouTube channel for a porn channel.
Okay.
Right. So Japan has a porn industry, the Japanese adult video industry that exists. And they recently made the jump from like they have been funneling from their YouTube videos to their more like spicy content. But I have been watching the YouTube videos because I like them more. And all it is it's a guy who goes around like Okinawa, all these different places in Japan, and he finds like chubby girls, and he just goes on a date with them. He just goes on a date.
nice.
So it's like before they're fucking, they're on a date. You see them talking. You see what they go to eat. You see, and like he goes and he just tells them how much he likes bigger women. He's like his whole thing is that he just tells like why he likes them and why he like prefers them and stuff. And it's so wholesome. It's so wholesome that I completely forget that he's just doing disgusting things to them on the other side. Right? Like on the other side, he's like licking their asshole and fucking. He's got like 3 fingers up there and shit. And like
Disgusting.
that's
normal.
Well, yeah, that's
normal.
I guess
That's normal, man.
He's got
It's
his
not
whole fist in her ass.
disgusting.
You know, he's got her whole fist. But I'm saying disgusting in the sense. I'm not trying to be prude, but disgusting in the sense that like it's so beautiful to see.
Taking off her sock and nutting in it, that's disgusting.
True.
That's regular. That's normal.
No.
Right?
Her sock? Your sock is normal.
No, putting
Her
your
sock.
own putting your own underwear on your head while you're fucking.
Have you done
Your
that?
own...
Have you done that?
No,
No.
no,
No.
never. I would never do that. Tying your own sock around your neck.
What the fuck?
Like, we need to get to the mystery machine, gang.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I like the idea of
Say
like
ruh for me, baby.
I like the idea of like while you're fucking smacking your own ass. That makes me laugh every time. I love the idea of a guy just like, fuck yeah, like that's
Smacking your ass and
yeah.
saying giddy up.
yeah. That's so funny to me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, we need to work that into a bit somehow. We need to work that into a
A
skit.
guy, the other one that I was making me laugh, or like that I was thinking about, is a guy fucking, and he's just like, "Oh, your pussy's so tight." That's so funny to me. The idea of a guy like,
Yeah, the reverse.
yeah. Oh my god, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Lord.
It's so funny to me.
Well, we're getting to the end here, so I wanted to talk about. I wanted to do the next music review thing. Hopefully by the end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to do only like Memphis South style rap.
Dude, yeah,
And-
we could do that.
To top it all off, I've been listening to a lot of Project Pat, and I've been listening to a lot of La Chat.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
know they're not Memphis, but it's like Memphis style.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like it's that style.
DJ Paul is my favorite, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah, DJ
Like,
Paul is a dog when you do not trust.
yeah, if you leave your girl around him, believe me, she's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so like that whole like 3-6 Mafia. With 3-6 Mafia has so much fucking good music.
Yeah.
But yeah, that whole 3-6 Mafia. We're gonna try to stay away from Suicide Boys.
Yeah,
We're talking about like 90s Memphis rap.
I
If
do
you
fuck
haven't
with,
heard
like-
La Chat, by the way,
yeah.
please go look up. I had the song here. It's called fuck, what's it called? I think it's called Don't Sang It.
Mm-hmm.
And
I do
it's,
want to. While we do that, I do want to piggyback on that. Maybe we do like a half hour. We're talking about Memphis rap, and the other half hour, I want to talk about pimp rap. I want to talk about P Funk.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because
I was gonna say for the Memphis rap thing, we could do the first half is the music, and the second half is just looking at the album covers.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Because
Too,
the
yeah.
album
The album
covers
covers
are
are
fucking
fucking hilarious. Yes,
Peak Photoshop, dog.
so funny. One of my
Shit's on
favorite.
fire always.
One of my favorite videos recently that I saw, it's been going viral, is a guy, and he's just like East Coast rap, and he's like listening to a Biggie song, and he's vibing to it. And he says West Coast rap, and he starts like throwing gang signs and shit. And then he's like Memphis rap, and he's like wearing a cloak with like a gun, like with like a knife, and like it's dark. And the song is like, and then he's like, what the fuck was going on in Memphis, dude?
Yeah, dude.
In the 90s.
Dudes are out here with a gat and a wizard cloak.
yes, yeah.
It's fucking
It
sick.
was-
That's why I want to do that.
Yeah. They were literally into
Motherfuckers
some,
be
like, dark
pondering the
magic shit.
orb in Memphis in the
Yeah,
90s.
they were pondering the orb in Memphis. It's nuts. Okay, Ivy, do you want to read the?
I would love
Patreons?
to.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be right back. Actually, I have to take a call real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want us to wait?
I got 3 minutes. We can fill it in.
Yeah, okay.
Ivy, what
What's
would
up?
you want to do a music review with us? If like, what genre would you like to do?
Fucking honestly, I
Never heard of that
would.
one. That's crazy.
I think it's kind of a toss up, probably between like Visual K and shit. What's the name for the other thing I'm thinking about?
What's Visual K?
So Visual K was like this sort of like, it was like a emo like goth metal outgrowth, but like happened in Japan. So it was a very like visual focused like medium. So everybody's wearing these like crazy like costumes and get-ups and everything. But I'm trying to think of like some of the band names that I like.
Was it like metal or was it just like the style?
It was metal like adjacent kind of.
Okay.
Because it came out like in the 80s, is where it got started. It's like it came out in the 80s because it was like very kind of reminiscent of like hair metal and like hair metal aesthetic.
Fucking
But
love
there
hair
was
metal.
huge emphasis on like the visuals of it. Really, I think Visual K just means like visual style or something like that.
Yeah.
But like, let me see. Locked in Sail is really good. Let's see. I remember liking, yeah, Deer and Gray, The Gazette, Alice Nine. Like there were a lot of like really good bands that like when
I
I
think I've
was
heard of the Gazette.
yeah, like I found them through probably one of the nerdiest ways. It was through fucking Pandora, like back when Pandora existed, algorithm, because I was like trying to create a playlist based off of some fucking like Maximum the Hormone songs.
Okay.
And there wasn't really a lot of like overseas like Japanese music distribution at the time. So like it was kind of like it was starting to throw me into like a whole bunch of stuff. Like this was pre baby metal, like pre
Oh
uh
God, baby metal.
yeah. But like so they were throwing like all kinds of stuff in there. So not only was I getting Maximum Hormone, which I later learned I really liked because I'm super into ska, as it turns out, and they're basically a metal ska band. Like, but like it was throwing me a whole bunch of like it started throwing me like some like classic city pop. It started throwing me some city pop's another good one actually. I think I would want to talk about. Because I feel like because me and Marcos have had a conversation once with he was like really me and him were talking about like the history of city pop, like how it was affected and kind of like inspired by like Boys to Men type groups, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like that
I
kind
think
of like
I think I remember being there for that
yeah.
conversation because I remember we did have like an in-depth city pop conversation.
Yeah. So I think that'd probably be like the two. That'd probably be the two I want to do, just because
Okay.
I can't think of anything else.
Okay.
But I really enjoyed the Visual Kei bands.
The only other one that I have right
So
now that I
gay.
know I want to get into is the introduction of fusion jazz
Okay.
in Japan because they were literally making it for fucking Formula One racing. Like literally the only reason why it's huge in Japan is because everybody that was into Formula One racing was listening to fucking fusion jazz. And so
That's
it just
awesome.
snowballed even more.
That's so
Like,
awesome, man.
yeah, it's
Like,
fucking tight. And that's why you have like jazz in like Gran Turismo games. Like
hey,
it's fucking
like,
tight.
excuse me.
All right.
You think
Let's
he's
get
coming
the fake
back?
rounds. Yeah. Yeah, there he is.
Okay. Oh no,
okay.
he's gone again. He's
Well,
doing
let's just
laundry.
start.
All right, starting us off this week, we have Fuzzy Nalgas, Luke Simisek, Somewhere Systems, Jonathan Weber, Jade, Theskatch, Vegan Torkerborger Magnate, try out our new Chunk Bunkford meal, Roboy, Kiefer, https:// visitmodesto.com.
No. Crazy.
No,
No,
thanks.
thank you. No, thank you.
I'll go to
Casio.
Lodi. Fuck you.
I'd rather go to Fresno, January.
Casio, who by the who sold you me you the Casio the car being held up by your dick, call that jacking. Carrie is on some shit. Cheeseburger in Scuba Steve's father. Gosh, Mr. Chunk, your bunk is so big, ogled Marin. Ripstone, Big Cookie the Ball Scholar. Damn, this boy's got a nice dumper. Can't see.
Damn, this boy's got.
Yeah,
a nice
there's
jumper.
an exclamation point in there for emphasis.
Damn. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Kinsey Lee, Billy Egregore, big savings on the 2026 F-150 Super Duty at Chunk Bunk Ford. $10 more to the Gorilla Chow Fund. James Gilbreath, Jiren, the Chiral Spectre strikes again. Midwest Maker, put some briggy on it. Lesbian actual, aka Gray Market MILF. A homie was here with some poop on it. Chunk Bunkford style. Chunk Bunkford's Fent dealer, Craig Legman.
It's I don't why it's good. Craig Legman, I like Craig Legman. It's
Oh,
Chuck
Craig
Bunkford
Legman's
family.
great.
Yeah,
Okay, Aldine.online, Maxine Weber, Chris Wade. Damn it, Parker, I need deepfakes of Spider-Man. Still. Fred Sharman, Andrew Morgado, He Devil in France, Big Guys, Little Eyes. The shareholders, Kami Maybe, Alexa Play the Boys Are Back in Town, Gabriel, Brody, World's Largest Micro Peanhus, The Sam Chortler Limit, Brian H., Miss Bird, Jim Schmungus, Cody Hewitt, That One Foo Who's Hella Mithraic with It, Super Mailboy 64, The World's Largest Marco Peanhus, Loading page 2, That One Foo Who's Hella Talmudic with It, Augur, Even Smaller Micro Peanhus, A Bag of Sand, Doug M., Lee Elliott, Feature Creature, Sokram Legner, Ella L., Penis Technologist, Solidus MILF, Laura, Joe Cassidy, names, Bathing Ice Ape, God's Creature, my tongue's getting sore reading all these patrons. Frank Jesse, Sadish Radish, Hatch Act follower, Chunk Bunkford TM, the Bunker Chungler, Darkwin, Mariko Alkeolea, Santa's favorite MILF, May, Super Deformed, Quum, Torvin, Theo, Ain't Shit Show title enjoyer, Cat, Bowser Phobia, and a Patrick Star voice. Who you calling Bunkford?
Sorry.
DJ Hoken, Viskio, God's favorite poser, Torkel Chork Reborkford 2. Damn, we're really losing. We're really fucking losing the plot here.
We are giving them straight up schizophrenia.
Watch me use these prehensile nipples to rip and tear. Steffi F. I came here to kiss guys and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Yoni42. Brother Kaiju. Bus Stop Freestyle Warrior. Rayan. Large Mammal Enthusiast. Andrew Katrakos. Lauren Frazier. Young Stroker, the Body Snatcher. Tucker Trucker. Worm Woman. I'm not reading this out loud for $5. CW. Going on to page 3. Elsa Nauman. Brian H. St. Francis. A sissy. The Keyboard Pervert. Sorry. Adam Wallace. Sabo. Jesse Buckley. Plastic Sturgeon. Diana Thayer. Max McKinnon. Nathan Mulcahy Events. David. Joe Handley. Collier Silvis. Matt Wonker. Jonathan. ADD for you and me. Dunk Funkford Monk Tunk Thunkford. In all caps. Adam. Eric Barbera. Dude. Olivia. Car wants a tree. 6614. Seems like some kind of activation phrase. Normal take guy. Willow the T slur with ADHD. A damn hard dick. Bug the mecha pervert. Switch fiddler. Rookie. And rounding us out this week, we have Asa Slafani.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you very much. Welcome aboard if you're new.
Enjoy the schizophrenia.
You
will develop it. You will develop it.
Thank you for constantly having me read out these names. This is insane. This is
like
constantly
spells.
Insane.
They're really like spells. They're like
Yeah. It feels like I'm casting something every time I read this
favorite-
list out.
My favorite part of the show is the end when I force you to read just a series of psychotic things. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Ivy has it the most practiced at this point.
Yeah, I'm bad.
I don't think I can read it.
Yeah. So,
Well, see, the thing is you have to read it. You have to read it like live. You have to read and understand it live. If you look ahead, you're gonna start laughing, and then you'll fuck up your flow.
Yeah, that's why.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Right.
Shouts
or
out
good
to all of the homies on the Patreon. There are regular streams on my partner's Twitch, Wall1910, and also my Twitch, Professor Getter. I have the YouTube manager information now, so I can start dual streaming, and I can get on YouTube now as well. I don't really know how the Chatterino or all of that's going to work, so I'll figure that out. But I do have this. I still have this 4K HD capture card here for HDMI, so I need to use that. I've just been really busy with moving stuff, which is also why the other free episode is not out as of the time of this recording.
I'll put it
sorry.
out. I have time tonight. I'll
Okay.
edit everything
I have
out.
it. I have it completely. It's like completely edited. I just haven't got the intro attached to it. So
I can do that.
and
Marcos, where can they follow you?
HomieVulgaris
Down the street?
Yeah. No, HomieVulgaris go subscribe to our YouTube.
Yeah.
Go subscribe to our YouTube. Even if you never watch our YouTube, it takes 2 seconds. Click
helps
the link.
us.
Go subscribe. It's a huge help for us.
go like a few
I'm
of our
trying-
videos.
Yeah, I'm not. We will never. And the other thing too is I have to stress to people, we will never, under any circumstance, be able to qualify for YouTube monetization.
No.
Or any kind of monetization of anything. So if you
No,
want
that
more
shit's never getting monetized.
If you want more content from us, you unfortunately do have to support like media, like independent media, which is what we are. We are an independent.
We are
media
independent
franchise.
media.
All right. So at every dollar that you put in the Patreon, that counts. It does help out a lot. My mom has been going through some stuff. That money has actually helped me not fucking lose my mind, go into oblivion. But if you want more content, if you want more stuff, the only thing that is stopping me from making more things is time, because I have to balance my time between work and here. I would love nothing more than to make stuff for you guys nonstop, whether that's live streams, whether that's homie updates, which I know I promised at some point and I just haven't had the opportunity to.
Again, time.
Yeah, chiral mindset stuff for the people that are interested. That is boiling down to me. I don't have time to do that kind of thing.
I don't think you need to do that anymore.
Shut the fuck up. Just like, there's a lot of things that I'm kind of brushed up against the fact that I have only 24 hours in a day. I know I'm 2 months late on the Xeno transmission stuff. I have been working on things. I will get it out for you. I just, I appreciate your patience, and I appreciate all of the love that y'all show me. And
Us.
Us. Yeah, us.
And me.
Yeah,
And
not
Ruben. Yeah.
Not Ruben.
Us and Ruben.
You need to bully Ruben.
So if you want to follow me separately, you can find me on Instagram and
At Garage
TikTok at Garage. Can you let me do my fucking plug? Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. I threw you an alley-oop and you just cut me off. Anyways, you can find me at Garage Shopping.
For those viewing with your ears, Marcos did an elaborate flipping the bird.
If we do a playlist episode, and you have points you want to make about certain songs, or you want to just tell me that my opinion sucks, send me a fucking message. I would love to hear other people's opinions on how our playlist episodes are doing. Episodes. We only have one. Go listen to the one.
They called us Unk. They said
so what? That's fine. I don't care. Look, I'm not gonna go into.
I'm in my
thing.
30s, and I don't care if
it.
somebody calls me Unk. I don't care if somebody calls me Auntie. It does
Guess
not
what?
matter
I
to me.
do have nieces and nephews.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I know. I have one nephew. I am an Unk for sure.
Yeah.
I wish I was an Auntie.
Yeah. Girl Unk. You're a girl Unk.
I don't have any nieces or nephews.
Ivy's a gunk.
Anyways, bye.
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 The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test